YouTube, what's good? Welcome to Chiefs Fan Center. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. So I've got some breaking news for you this morning. I can all but confirm that Kaizer Chiefs and SuperSport United have agreed on a swap deal involving Christian Saile and Patrick Morris. This is the first Kaizer Chiefs signing of this January transfer window and obviously the first departure. Let's dive in and see what the article has to say. This is by Foul Post and their main journalist, Mthokozisi Dube. Chiefs and SuperSport finalized a swap deal involving Saile and Morris. Mthokozisi Dube 1 hour ago. Kaizer Chiefs and SuperSport are on the verge of finalizing a swap deal involving winger Christian Saile and striker Patrick Morris. Chiefs are keen to offload Saile to free up a valuable foreign spot in the squad. The DR Congo international, who joined Amakosi 2 years ago from Zambian side Nchanga Rangers, has struggled for consistent game time under coach Nazuddin Nabi, making only 2 starts and appearing as a substitute in 4 matches this season. Enter Patrick Morris, the dirty old striker who found himself without a club after leaving Sekhukhune United, was offered a lifeline by SuperSport in October when they were facing a striker crisis due to Bradley Crowber's long-term injury. Morris, a former Cape Town City player, is expected to undergo a medical on Monday and could join his new Chiefs teammates as early as next week, pending a successful medical. However, he will be unavailable for selection in the next 2 matches due to a red card received in his final game for SuperSport United. So let's look at Patrick Morris and what I think about the deal. Patrick Morris isn't the shiniest tool out of the shed. He's not Vincent Mayele, he's not Makubo. Let's look at these stats club by club. Ajax Cape Town, 112 appearances, 19 goals, 7 assists. Very good return for a PSL striker. And then you went to Cape Town City in 2020, 60 appearances, 10 goals and 5 assists. This is where he peaked, in my opinion. And then things went downward after Cape Town City. He went to Sekhukhune United, 24 appearances, 2 goals and 2 assists. Later released, became a free agent, and then this season went to SuperSport United, 10 appearances and 2 goals only. Obviously, it's not a very good return since he left Cape Town City, but he's a traditional number 9. He easily becomes our best number 9 and tallest number 9. Most importantly, tallest number 9 once he comes. He's taller than Chiverio, taller than Dupree, allowing Navi to play helicopter football, because the crosses that Chiefs put in, we aimed a team that which puts crosses into the box. For number 9, because we don't trust the number 9, and even if we do, number 9 is a bit too short and doesn't get in the end of those crosses. Or player who plays like Tiki Taka tries to pass away into the opposition goal. But sometimes we just need to whip a cross in and get a striker in. That's why people like Mashiane, who have a very good left foot which they can cross, aren't playing, because there's no one to how can I put it? There's no someone to receive those wonderful crosses that you whips in. That's why people like Solomon's Fosler, as much as Fosler has a very good cross on him, people who can play along those lines and play 1-touch, 2-touch football, 1-2 football. And Patrick Morris, as he becomes our best finisher in the team, next to Andile Duba once he comes. Look at the chance that Dupree missed. Look at the cards on the table. Dupree missed a chance against TS Galaxy. Chiverio missed a very good chance against the Golden Arrows. That's Patrick Morris scored at. Even if he doesn't, there's a better chance of him scoring that goal, him doing better in those chances than what Dupree and Chiverio do. Those 2 guys miss sitters. And Patrick Morris, as much as you can say about him, he doesn't miss as much sitters as Dupree and Chiverio. That's what I'm saying. That's my opinion. And look at the swap deal. Look at the swap deal on it. If it's a straight swap deal, no cash involved, then I'm taking the deal any single day of the week. Every single day of the week. I'll be happy to see Saile go. I will be happy to see Saile go, because he hasn't shown what he's shown at his previous club at Kaizer Chiefs over the past 3 or 4 years. And I'm happy to see the deal. Does Patrick Morris improve Chiefs? Yes. Is he a good player in his prime? No. But does he improve Chiefs? Yes. So why not make the deal? It's a stopgap signing, guys. It's a stopgap signing. This guy, Uzos Bambisa until the end of the season. It's a stopgap signing, just Tore Bambisa. If there's no cash in the team involved, allowing us to buy maybe a Saling or Paulus this transfer window. But if he's a striker for the next 2 or 3 years and we don't sign Makubo and Fiston Mayele, in the next transfer window, then I'm mad. Then you should know that Chiefs is effed up. Yeah, but it's a stopgap side. If this is our main striker for the next 3 years, like, yo, this is our statement signing to take us to CAF Champions League finals and the Play Cup finals, then be worried the Chiefs fans, be worried about the management. Yeah, but if it's stopgap signing, that's what we are seeing, then yes. Well, I'm seeing fans are crazy. They're saying, why are we signing average players? Man, sometimes you need average players. Look at Mahopa. Well, he was an average player at Baroka, but look now. Yeah, look now. I think this is our evidence, Mahopa. Yeah, but let's not compare ourselves to those guys. We're just going to beat them when we face them on the face to Feb. And then let's look at what this deal has in terms of Christian Saile. What does the deal mean for him? Obviously, as I said, I'll be happy to see him go as a player, but not as a person. Yeah, obviously you could see the honest worker always available, because you can see some players when they see they become injured for like 6 or 7 months, which is crazy. How are we having 6 or 7 players being injured for 7 or 6 months? Imagine your Potsanis, your Modis, not your Matlaus, your Nobos. How are these guys injured for months and months and months? As I said, I like an availability of a player. That's why I like you so much. His availability it says a lot about you as a player. Yeah, your availability says more about you as a player. Yeah, I believe Dudan Sane can do more in Dushalala than number 10. Yeah, but he's not available, you see. So that's why I'm picking Dushalala. Yeah, so Saile was always a guy who was available for the team, but you could see he's not there. Yeah, the confidence is gone. When he signed Christian Saile, I always say this. When he left his club in Zambia, the fans were crying like Messi's leaving. Yeah, I thought, like, don't go, Saile. We're gonna miss you. Yeah, it means he was a very good talent, a young talent, at 22 years old, but he couldn't live up to that the guys achieved. Yeah, could see he reads the social media comments, and once people have you mentally, it is a wrap. Once someone has you mentally, or people have you mentally, it's a wrap. Yeah, so it's curtains for Saile, and it frees up a foreign spot, allowing us to sign maybe that Fiston Mayele. Yeah, so Saile, thank you for a wonderful 3 or 4 years that you've been in Kaizer Chiefs. Obviously below average for most of the time, but yeah, man, you're helping us get Tashreeq Morris a better player right now. And I wish you all the best at SuperSport. Very good club, very developmental club. There's patience at SuperSport United. People go there. Sidney Moby, Tyson went there to revive their careers, and they've done so wonderfully. And that's the video, guys. I'm out.